We're here at spot 2, Meditation Point, Timothy Lake, Mile Shoreline National Forest, Oregon. Kind of a cool area. It's all backcountry campsites, almost kind of quasi dispersed camping, but they are designated. And we are at spot 2, right here on the water. Pretty good water access, look at that. And the fire pit is even closer to the water, it looks like. Yeah, it's pretty epic. I say it's a pretty good spot. This is spot 2, Meditation Point, Timothy Lake, Mile Shoreline National Forest, Oregon. And I'd probably put my tent over there, some flatness. We're here at Meditation Point Campground, and this is spot 6. Got a fire pit straight ahead. No picnic table from what I'm seeing. And gotta say the water access is not that great. You can get down to shoreline here, as you can see around these logs. It's not like stellar, but it works. I will come down here so you can get to the water. Let's take a look at our look from 6. This is a good look. Maybe I'm being too harsh on it. Very pretty. We're here at the Meditation Point area of Timothy Lake, Mile Shoreline National Forest, Oregon. This is spot 7. I am descending. Like the signage makes life easier, so you know exactly where you are. And I also like that this backcountry camping is already designated. Come down here, we actually have a picnic table, which is quite nice. Not just camping in the dirt, and we even have a fire pit on the other side of that, the picnic table, and a couple logs. Kind of has its own area. You have your shoreline access if you want to swim, something along those lines. Maybe bring with you a raft or something, inflatable raft, hike it in and raft from the spot. Not bad. This is site 7. Here's spot 1, Meditation Point, Timothy Lake Campground, Mile Shoreline National Forest, Oregon. It's a backcountry designated dispersed camping spot. Checking out the digs of the spots and seeing how they are. Today is May 25th, 2022. It's a little before the season starts, so I don't know if this will be more cleaned up or not, or how that works. Not really sure where I'm going, but assuming closer to the lake, the better. So I'm gonna traverse over to the lake. See if where the fire pit is. There's gotta be something over here. Almost looks like there's some sort of like dilapidated shelter over here. Yeah, that's what I would call that. Kind of cool. I'll take a closer look. Yeah, cool dilapidated shelter. Access point on the opposite side where I'm standing. Put your tent in there. Guess there's a sense of security there. And here's your picnic table. It's kind of a crazy situation they got going on over here. Spot number 1 is insane. So here's our picnic table, and that's quite beautiful. Here's our fire pit over here. As I said, this area hasn't been cleared for the season yet, so a lot of birds over there. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, the one on the right totally won. And yeah, here's our, that's a cool picnic table. I mean, look at that view of that picnic from that picnic table if you're sitting there. So view's fantastic. You got water access, you got a fire pit, and you've got a dilapidated or a, I don't know, Braveheart style pikeman situation going on. So I guess if armed cavalry charges you, you're ready to go. I got some walking sticks in here. It's kind of a cool little thing. Not gonna knock it. I think it's pretty neat. It's better to have it than not have it. I'm glad it's here. So you got your own little fortress. You could even LARP if you want to. All right, so that's spot 1. Pretty good spot. I gotta give it props. Great picnic table. Great fire pit. Let's go look at some more. We're here at spot 5. Meditation Point, Timothy Lake, Mile Shoreline National Forest, Oregon. Kind of interesting hiking area. This is a backcountry dispersed camping-ish area, but this designated site. And you come down here and you backpack in, because this is not accessible by vehicle. And you come to your site. This one's got a picnic table and a fire pit, some pretty high quality water access. Almost there. Might seem annoying to have to do this long walk from the trail, but it's actually good because that's your privacy. Little water access there, but here is our trail. And here is our campsite. Look at this. Pretty epic. Got a fire pit, you got picnic table, and we got some water access. Got a plank with some two trunks. I guess this is your gymnastics training area, if so inclined. And got your water access. We'll check out between these trees. And you got more water access over here. So, all in all, I'd say pretty good site. Campsite 5. Definitely has the privacy thing going on. This is its own little outlet section. You had to walk a decent distance to get to this area. Campsite 5, Meditation Point. Here's spot 4, Timothy Lake, Mount Hood National Forest, Oregon. It says Meditation Point Campground. This is a backpack-in, dispersed camping style campground with designated sites. This has a little bit of a decline, which may be annoying to go down, but it's actually good because this is your privacy from the main 13-mile shoreline loop. And so you want to be as far away as possible, in my humble opinion, from the main hike. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling this one's going to be pretty spectacular from what I'm already seeing. You got plenty of flat spots to throw up your tent. And look at this. Oh my gosh, this is spot 4. This is incredible. Look at this. Oh my gosh. This is epic. This is spot 4, Meditation Point, Timothy Lake. We got our picnic table. We got our fire pit. And we have a little bit of a peninsula feel. Let me pan around here. Loving this pine tree, kind of giving character to the area. And oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. I'm gonna come over here and look at it from the other direction. Over here, look at that. We got water around us over here. I cannot overstate the awesomeness of this backcountry camping spot. This is spot 4 at Meditation Point, Timothy Lake, Mount Hood National Forest. This area's got a newer bathroom set up. This is Meditation Point, Timothy Lake, Mount Hood National Forest, Oregon. We're here at spot 3, Meditation Point, Timothy Lake, Mount Hood National Forest, Oregon. It's a very cool area. You've got 7 backcountry camp style, dispersed camping style camping spots, all very well separated. And look at this. This is spot 3. You got incredible privacy. You're the only one out here. This is like a peninsula. And this is incredible. I mean, this is your private peninsula. There's nobody over here at all. I mean, this is a big area as far as the 7 sites. There's nobody over there at all. Like, this is your jam. This is your domain. You got your picnic table. You got pretty beautiful views of Timothy Lake. Here's your fire pit and seating. I'm gonna come down to closer shoreline access. So it's a little difficult to get in the water. I'll give that as a mark against it. Let me see if I come over here. Maybe it's just a matter of knowing where to access it. This is seeming a little bit better. Maybe you can get in the water comfortably over here. Yeah, this is decent water access. You can do this. That's not bad. Step into the water over that log pretty easily. So it's got serviceable water access. Come over here and take a look. Yeah, this is beautiful. Oh yes, did I mention the beautiful Timothy Lake? I won't let that get lost in my campsite analysis. This is beautiful. Spot 3, Meditation Point, Timothy Lake, Mile Hood National Forest, Oregon, your own private peninsula. As I leave the Meditation Point campground area, it's a beautiful peninsula of 7 backcountry camping style, dispersed camping sites, let me give you my impressions. First of all, I'm absolutely blown away by the quality of the backcountry camping at Meditation Point. Let me be very clear, it's backcountry camping. You can't car camp it, you have to hike in backpack style. You got 7 sites, they're very well spaced, all very private. They're each their own little ocean, so to speak. So you're not gonna be stuck with site neighbors. Truly epic. It is a fee area, pretty cheap if you ask me, worth it. I think that if you're into backcountry camping, dispersed camping, backpacking, this is a place worthy of visiting, particularly if you're maybe just learning, because it's not too far of a hike and it's relatively flat, and you can kind of get used to the mentality and the concept of wearing a backpack and setting up your own backpack, and kind of the ritual of backpacking. Be a good place to learn to wet your whistle. If you're a very seasoned backpacker and you like, epic treks to the top of mountains, then Timothy Lake Meditation Point area is probably a little too bunny hill for you, if that makes sense. But if you're relatively new, then heck yeah, by all means, come enjoy this area. Gotta say, I'm pretty darn impressed. I'm tempted to come enjoy it just for the lake access. It's not much of a difficult backpacking trip, but just to come enjoy the lake access and hang out would be pretty fun, I think.